Good with it, people. Happy Friday. Mm, happy Friday. Let's talk. Let's talk. Well, I like to explain my trip, right? My little trip that I had on Sunday, last Sunday. Um, it's crazy because I don't know if anybody that ever did, shrooms before, but you know, you have your highs and you have your lows, right? And y'all see me at a high, experiencing the joy, the laughter, you know. But then there's also another side to that, to where what you experience, right? You start to experience, and you start to experience your own thoughts. You start to feel each action, each thought becomes a feeling. Each action pertaining to that thought is also a feeling, right? It's almost like, if I'm just give you an example, if you're thinking about eating a whole fucking cake, your mind is like, nigga, what is you doing? That's what starts to your mind starts to sit up here and question the decisions that you have made or going to sit up here and make, right? Now, I would tell you something. I learned something about myself, right? And I know it took a week because it took me a good day to come down, right? And um, in this process, I was just able to think. So let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you, like, for me, right? One, trust love. That was one thing. Trust love. Trust it. Too many times in my life, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't trust love, right? And sometimes I think it's in some situations it's been for the great, right, for the best. But I tend to not trust love, letting go. Um, I tend to say I'm going to stop doing something and I don't do it, right? For an example, these woods. I said I'm not gonna do no woods, and I kept doing them, right? So I was thinking about that. Let me see, I got one lit right now, right? I was just thinking about some of my actions and where it's led me to, good and bad. To keep it 100 with you, good and bad. But I have to also start speaking my truth a lot more. As you can see, sometimes if you look in the views, I don't have too many views. One reason is because I don't push my product, which is me. I don't push that enough, right? I have a YouTube, I have an Instagram, I have a TikTok, and I don't use those sources to drive eat my YouTube, right? And I can't lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? I learned. I learned. So it's certain things that in this podcasting world, you know, you have to learn. One of the things, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. One of the things that I learned, I was listening to the OG Hassan, right, Hassan Campbell, and Hassan said, "You gotta. This is a hustle. You gotta do this shit every fucking day. Do it every day." And I struggle with that. I struggle with that because sometimes I don't even know what to talk about. Sometimes I don't even want to talk. Really, a lot of times I don't want to. Sometimes I just don't want to fucking talk. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I just don't want to talk. And to keep it 100 with you, I'm gonna be I get distracted when I know I can be talking. I don't, and that's one of the things. Finishing what I already started. That was an issue as I was coming down from my trip. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was struggling with. Like, you gotta finish what you start. You gotta finish what you start. And so I'm making a promise to myself right now. Like that's the goal. The goal is I'm gonna push myself. I'm gonna push myself because guess what? I've been doing this shit. I've really been doing this shit almost 10 years. Right? I don't to keep it 100 with you. Another thing is when I first started doing this, I was doing this to educate people, right? So, and then there was times actually, you know, where I did talk about sports, but for the most part, if you look at my earliest videos, I was educating, right? I was educating, um, and I stopped that. I do it in different ways, but I plan on sitting back and giving y'all some real shit. And not saying that I haven't gave y'all some real shit, but even giving you real me, right? My partner said when he looked at my videos, right, he was like, "Nigga, you don't talk the way you talk to me through your videos." And one of the reasons for that, right, is because I didn't want to scare my audience, right? I didn't want to scare my audience. Um, I didn't want to sit up here and give you this raw meat. But yeah, I'm really to keep it 100 with you. I'm really not laid back. Like I'm laid back, yeah. But I when I get into my bag, I get into my bag, and sometimes it's hard to get in your bag when it's just you. You know what I'm saying? It's just you. So I plan on doing a lot more interviews. Okay, I'm gonna actually interview my kids. Okay, I'm gonna interview my kids. Right, I'm gonna interview my kids. I'm gonna interview some of my friends. I'm gonna interview some of my loved ones, um, just to give their story out. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody needs a platform to talk. That's one of the things I know. Everybody needs a platform to talk. Everybody. Everybody. Um, I will say this. That despite what everybody say, I love honestly. I love taking shrooms. Can't lie to you, I do. I had a whole setup that I was gonna do, and I did do it. I'm happy I didn't do it because I think I would have been done. But yeah, but look, you know, this thing was being a better me. I want to be a better me. I want to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? I want to love genuinely, right? I want to sit up here and I don't want to. I'm tired of surviving, right? If that makes any sense. I'm tired of surviving. I'm at the age where now it's time to live. It's time to live. And, and with that, it comes sacrificing. Some things you do have to sacrifice. Right now, I want to build a poetry community. I want to build a community where we heal each other. Okay. Love to start out with a men's group to where, because there's a lot of women groups out there. Okay, it's a lot of women groups out there, and it's time to educate each other. It's time to teach each other what it's time to share knowledge. Okay, whatever a motherfucker can bring to the table. If a motherfucker just can bring rice to the table, bring that rice, and we hook that motherfucker up. But we have to come together as a collective, right? We have to come together as a collective. Check this out real quick. I'm gonna go with it. Um, Look, um, I'm gonna stop this, and then because I have some other, I'm gonna go into something else in a minute. So I'm gonna do another YouTube video in a second. But check this out. This is my journey real quick. My journey was into myself and knowing things that I need to change for myself. There is things. Nobody's perfect, right? We strive, and to keep it 100 with you, you are perfect. I don't give a fuck if you have one eye. I don't give a fuck if you have one arm. You're perfect. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you you're not. Guess what? You have to make mistakes in order to see things. You have to make mistakes. Without those mistakes, you will motherfucker be walking around here in the days. You have to make mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes. A lot of people keep doing the same thing. I don't want to be this somebody that keep doing the exact same thing and getting no progress from it. So this is more personal. I know this is not going to get that many views, and I don't really give a fuck, to keep it 100 with you, because like I said, when I first started out on this, I didn't start this to make money off of it. A lot of people have surpassed me on that. A lot of people um, that I was that I started before, and guess what? I'm Congratulations to everybody if you are making money on YouTube. There's certain things that I am trying to follow, but to keep it 100 with you, making money on YouTube, just you make money in other different ways, right? So to keep it 100 with you, I do promise to be a little bit more truthful about me for you guys. All right? But anyway, like I said, my journey right now was about things that I need to do and things that I need to finish. And that's it, man. I'm out. Peace.